Sag, welcome to your mid-month for September. What's up? What's going on? In case you missed the important announcement, it was out September 1st or last Sunday, and it was separate from the Sunday check-in. Briefly, if I am to summarize, Sassy Scorpion Tarot will now be going to a part-time channel status. There will be check-ins from this point forward. But if you missed the message, it will be linked in the comments for you below. Yeah? It's a good thing. It's not a sad thing. It's a good thing. All right? It's a good thing. I promise. But check it out for yourself, like I said. Now, what's going on? Show me Sagittarius, please, in September. Show me Sag in September. Show me Sag in September. Show me Sagittarius, please, in September. One more. Show me Saggy. Very good. Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and some Six of Pentacles. Okay, Devil, Eight of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, kind of getting yourself back on track. I see that. And you have something on your mind. Don't get me wrong, you're here in your natural state of grace, if you will. The Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You're showing me some stress about some practical balances that are important to you. But overall, you're showing me, I got this. Okay, that's you. I got this. I believe you. I think you do got this. Okay? You're maintaining those balances, but something is very much on your mind. And you want a practical solution that's in here as well. But you're kind of like, I'm going to face my fears, and I'm going to keep things in check. Very good. I wouldn't expect anything less from you. Now, Devil, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. Oh, there it is. I was about ready to say it's been remarkably quiet in the neighborhood as today is like pickup day. So that's trash, recycle, and green recycle, but it's also bulk item pickup day. So what that is like big pieces of furniture and appliances. That's all slated for this week. So the fact that it's not a constant symphony of but I'm just shocked. I'm shocked. That's like the first truck I've heard today. That's just the beginning, too. So anyway, there's a little bit of background noise. You may or may not be able to hear it. I never know. The Devil, Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands. You know, I see you making a decision after some time to leave something behind that you say no longer works for you. It's toxic or represents some issue with dependency, or frankly, you're just sick of the ill feeling. So Eight of Cups plus the Devil, without clarifying, it would just be ill feeling. And we're tired of it. Emotional enslavement, you know, feeling bound to something that you don't care for, this kind of thing. You're looking at it, you're actively aware of it with the Two of Wands. We're going to jump down a little bit further. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Have confidence in your decision. Okay, have confidence in your decision, particularly in regards to stabilizing your path. Now, there's going to be more to it than that. But I see triumph for you, and the decision is correct. Final and correct. Okay, we'll take that. All right, we're going to start right here with you. Let's take a look at you. Queen of Wands. Uh-oh. Some of you, heads up, communication. Show me that Queen of Wands. Show me that Queen of Wands. Show me that Queen of Wands. Let's see that Queen of Wands, please. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're saying, I got this. You're saying also specifically, you're saying, I got this for me and mine. You're saying you're stable, you're experienced, you're not some new Saggy off the block, that you know what's up, okay? That you're commanding of yourself, your fire, your intents, your ambitions, your aims, your goals. You're saying that's all in there. I know myself. Nine of Pentacles, you're saying there's nothing I can't do. And you say you love yourself, good. You say that you love others, those who support you and love you in kind. Good, good. And you're like, this is me, this is who I am, this is what's up, this is what I'm about. I can do this. So you feel good, you look good. You are in possession of thyself. Let's check out your worries here. So you're saying when it comes to whomever's in there, that Ten of Cups, I never know. It could be anything from one secular relationship to a whole community of people, family, friends, the people who are near and dear to our hearts, what I call the emotional stakeholders. That includes kids, dependents, whatever. So for you, that's a whole host. You're saying, I love them like I love myself. And I do pretty good too. On my own free will, on my own 2 feet. Heck yeah, I love it. Let's see that Nine of Swords. So what's on your mind, Chief? If that's all good, and it looks like it's all good, show me your stress. Let's see that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords. Queen of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out very carefully how to articulate something. And it's on your mind. So it's not that you're putting it off. You are carefully selecting your words. Okay? And you're saying right now those words are like needles in a haystack. I know they're there, but I'm having to carefully pick through this to find the right words. There's very careful articulation of words, how they're being conveyed, the tone. You're getting your message just right, but it's taking you a minute to figure out that message. So it's interesting. You yourself, personally, when I look at you, you're great. You're solid. You're square. When it comes to a particular process regarding the practicals and the fundamentals, the 3Ds, you're like, I've got to choose my words real carefully. And this is on your mind. It's on your mind. So it's a particular situation that you're showing me anxiety and or frustration with. Let's see that Six of Pentacles, please. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Show me that Six of Pentacles. Eight of Cups and Three of Wands and the Chariot. Your intention to move on from something right here. You're waiting, and that you've waited long enough. You know this. You know this. But the Eight of Cups, you're already showing that to me as a primary outstanding issue and a balance that you have here with the Six of Pentacles. Again, this is day-to-day affairs, activities, stuff that shows up as the real and tangible. I give real parts of myself to this, and I expect real parts coming back to me. Okay, so again, this is financial compensation. This is the kind of trademark characteristics and or something that you carve out as situational circumstance or relationship that you have with somebody. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. The idea is that it's supposed to serve a balance or a purpose at the end of the day, and it either does or it doesn't. Okay? And you're saying there's something here that you've emotionally detached from a long time ago, and you're kind of looking forward to the day you can move on from it with the Chariot. You don't want to give to it anymore. So I see you picking and choosing your words very carefully about how to articulate this. Very careful. What you are experiencing is real and valid. Okay, the Eight of Cups clearly stands as a problem for you. It's created some sort of vacuum in your life, and that you balance with it. It's like you feel nothing, but it's worse than that. It's the devil. So you feel attached to this, like at the hip, whether you like it or not, and you're tired of it. You don't want to do it anymore. You don't want to find yourself emotionally invested in something that you no longer have emotion for. It does not suit, and it shows up as a 3D thing. And the fact that you're trying to find words to carefully craft your point of view, to kind of explain your exit or how you're moving on from it, simply put, is kind of paramount to you. So again, I really like your base, where you're coming from. It suggests you're solid and that you yourself are awesome. This is what you might call situational awareness. I'm aware of the situation. I don't want to be in it anymore. Okay? That's all you're showing me. So immediately in the month of September, you're showing me high notes of practicality. I got this like I know myself, or I got this like I got myself, this kind of thing. And so, yeah, there you go. There's the plan. We're going to make it happen. I think you're right. I think whatever this is, you waited for it long enough to do what it is that you need to do. Right now, your biggest sticking point is finding the words. I'm going to go ahead and tackle these two separately. I want to see, you already gave me a hint of the Eight of Cups, so I'm less interested in that. But I want to see why you see it as an unhealthy attachment or it's an unhealthy feature in your life. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, Devil, please. I mean, don't get me wrong, a vacuum is a vacuum is a vacuum. And the more we ignore it, yeah, it's going to feel, like I said, an ill feeling at best. You don't want to participate in it anymore, you know? Let's see that, Devil. Show me the Devil. Show me the Devil. one more. Da, 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 da. Six of Swords, Seven of Wands. We really want to get away from this. You know, we're tired of being on guard with this particular subject. Okay, let's do one more. The Star, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, okay. There you go. Well, I could tell this used to mean a lot to you, and perhaps you even used to obsess over it. You know, those sleepless nights, the Nine of Swords, as it's often called for summary, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I bet once upon a time there was a shoulda, coulda, woulda about this star, and how much you would have given to it, and given to it, and given to it. And that 3D once more. It shows up as a practical thing. You would have given to this, and because it meant a lot to you, it means a lot to you, it means a lot to you. It kind of came a false codependency here. I can't just give up on this. I can't. It means too much. It means too much to me. But look how it got regulated. I say regulated. Let's say it got devalued. It got devalued to, I don't want to function with this thing anymore. I don't want to make it function anymore. And you can reflect on that now with the Two of Wands. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to bother with the Two of Wands. It's a reflection point. You're aware of it. You're aware of how far this has come, where it used to mean everything, right? You can't just give up on it. What's wrong with you? It's the star. I have to reach for it forever. I have to put myself and pour myself into it. I can't let this go. To, you know what? I'm trying to find my words about how to exit this bullshit, Six of Pentacles. So you see how far it has come from your point of view. How far the star has fallen. And I don't say that to be ironic. You have to be on the star path to understand if it's for you. And you're saying, I've been on it. And you know what? It's not worth reaching for anymore. Again, it's coming across heavily as situational and or circumstantial. You already showed me who you are as an individual. All right, let's see that Eight of Cups, please. You're reflecting. You've been reflecting. You're reflecting. You're reflecting. So the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. You used to fuss and worry over this and fuss and worry. And I have to stay in it. To the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. How can I ditch this fucking thing? I'm trying to get the words just right. I need to get my actions and intentions lined up just so. Yeah. All right. The fact that you have so much backing surrounding you and you are your biggest supporter and advocate tells me that you're correct. Okay? Everything begins with the self. So the more you understand who you are, the less you need this if you understand it's not correct for you. Good. I said you did all that time with the denial thing. I get it. It's not denial. Not really. It's more like, this means everything to me, so I got to throw myself into it to the point that it felt unhealthy, obsessive, you know. I can't let that go. And now we want to let it go, you know. All right. The Knights of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you've rested on this many, many times. You've rested on this many a day, many a night. You've done your time worrying through the day. You've done your time worrying at night. You're exhausted. There's no room. There's no room for any sort of emotional growth or attachment to this in any way that's healthy anymore. All you're showing me is exhausted and that you've rested on this many a moon, okay? That's many a moon. I might just call your reading that. And people are like, what? Thumbs down. What does that even mean? Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. I mean, that's, guys, you're exhausted. You're tired. It's like, I can't do this anymore. That's all you're telling me. I can't do this. But you see how far this thing has fallen to, I have to give every part of myself to this ain't shit. And it ain't gonna be shit. Like, it's, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not. I wasn't. No, it's just my personal reaction because through my eyes, I see how the energy has switched so much. But that took time, of course. And anything that pulls on you and it feels so empty, it rings hollow, ping, like it doesn't mean anything anymore. And it's hard to understand that. And these kind of things happen in degrees. But to your credit, you know, I think you propped it up as long as you could, but you're not in denial about where it needs to go. So that's good. I'll see when he's working through it, because you have nothing left to give this anymore. Like, you don't. And you know this. You know this. You're looking at it and you know this. I have nothing else to give this. Okay. Some aspect of stability, be it very close to home or something that's further away from you. I don't know. I don't care. You're treating it the same way regardless. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands. It's like, okay, I made a good decision. Thumbs up. All right, let's stabilize. Let's get back on track. In fact, let's take our time. Seven of Pentacles. All right, show me that. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles, please. Show me that Seven of Pentacles. You know, it's a hard day when you realize you have nothing left to give the star. But again, that's also a very personal thing. No one else can make you understand that but you. If you want to stick in there and obsess about it and fuss over it and fight for it and all this other stuff, you would still be doing that. But you also have to know when a star turns or it fades, or frankly, it falls. The point is that you tried, and then that means you gained experience that no one else could possibly have taught you. Okay? Which means you can also aim for other things now. All right, let's take a look at that Seven of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Moon. Yeah. With the big energy, I got it. With the big spiritual essence and implications and the we got, okay. They're just pointing it out further. You don't even know, Sag, that you've been working through this a long time and you're going to reflect on it. And you'd be like, oh, I'm so glad I gave this up. Hoping to keep it in your life was a kind of moon denial, okay, type of thing. The Tower, the Wheel of Fortune. So this was a long time coming. We couldn't see it. Whatever this is was not meant to be in your life indefinitely. Specifically you giving to it and hoping that it will be productive or that it will give back to you. Okay? You know, that's a heavy, heavy dose of insight over a long period of time about how it was always kind of headed in this direction. And we couldn't see it. We couldn't see it. Okay? We couldn't see it. That's all right. You learned a lot. Can't say you didn't. You learned a lot. Like I said, it's something no one else can teach you unless you tried to reach for the star, which is very personalized. Okay? You tell somebody wish upon a star, the odds of them picking the same star as you is pretty low. It's personal. So you tried it and you got a lot of experience, honey. Take that with you. All right? Yeah, no, whatever this is, it was a matter of time. It was a matter of time. And you can see that now. In future, you'll be able to look back on this and say, I see that now. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see that Ace of Swords, please. All right, let's see the Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords. Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, just keep on keeping on. It'll be okay. Okay, it's pretty much the same thing. Keep on that path. I have something growing for you now as you seem to move on and move forward simultaneously. This is how things go. Six of Swords isn't just what you're leaving behind; it's also what you're entering to. So as you get more comfortable with this knowledge, something else seems to be growing for you, and it pleases you in terms of practicality and function. So you have an idea here. Essentially, if I were to summarize, there's an idea here that's slowly taking off for you as you continue to make more progress. Okay? Something is growing. It's a truth. But as you build into that truth, it literally starts to produce. It required some sense of sacrifice, of course, of leaving something behind. But you're also entering a new time or period of growth, just more on your terms and a little bit slower. Okay. Let's see that Six of Wands. Show me that Six of Wands, please. Let's see that Six of Wands. Two of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. At some point in your future, further out, I see you connecting with somebody, and it feels good. It feels very good. I would even say it's restorative. It gives you a sense of focus pretty quickly, actually. There's a sense of triumph there. Don't know who or what this relates to. You know? But there's a sense of triumph, visibility, being seen, accomplishment, feeling good. Two of Cups, some sort of emotional union between yourself and someone else. Okay, harmony. Four of Swords, restoration, healing concept. Knight of Swords, but it's active. So it's not just internal, it's external. Okay, so here we have an internal as well as external sense of, let's move towards this. This feels good. I like this. It's like I like the way this is connecting. It makes me feel connected to myself, and I feel connected to it, whoever they are. So it feels good. It prompts us into taking action, and we feel seen, visible. Okay. Don't know who that is. Right there in the 11th hour, but that's nice. It's a nice way to round this one out. You show me a steadiness of getting back on your feet in terms of so slow growth, but that's okay. It's part of the plan. Stabilization, stabilization, stabilization. Big chunk of your energy is just a lot of preoccupation about this is correct, I know this is correct, and you're getting that feedback loop between yourself and yourself about this is correct, leave it alone. This is correct, leave it alone. I'm not in this anymore. I'm not emotionally attached to it anymore. I no longer get what I need to from it anymore. I don't need this. I told myself I did. That wasn't true. Back here is a critical piece where you are carefully selecting your words about what you're experiencing, why you've been experiencing it, and your intention to move forward from that point on. Okay? You look great, though, as an individual. It must be said. Mm-hmm. The Eye, envy, and also protection. Okay, so here we have the Eye in the classic space of intuitive self. Always use your eye, your inner eye. Okay, and there's the envy, but know that you are protected. Okay, so I hate that when people do the hard work and then create natural spaces for themselves that they've earned, and then somebody casts an eye and envy on that. Change is not for the faint of heart. There's some people who do it very well. There's other people who they take time to warm up to it, and there's some people who won't do it at all. That's why you have to be your own best judge of what's right for you. If we tried to live according to the people's eyes that are upon us, we won't be living at all. That's vicarious and full of nonsense. No. Protect yourself and your inner knowing, specifically your inner knowing. You know the truth. Okay? Some of you feel perhaps that you're constantly under a microscope of other people's observation. That's one more reason why you need to keep the inner dialogue in your head until it's time to convey your intentions. Okay? The anchors in reverse is stability, security. Okay? So again, I always read the anchor in two possible modes. You can either see it as being stuck, okay, or stable. The situation's not stable, or you no longer feel stuck. Okay. The moon cycles changes on the sideways, which is appropriate. You're currently subject to change. It is the flow of things. It is the cycle. It is the change. You must remember even the moon has phases. That too can change, you know? Very good. Makes sense. Full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. I think you're doing that quite well, actually, remarkably. First quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. Full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Yes, full moon in lots of water here. 1 Gemini and 2 Pisces and a Cancer card. Lots of water here. Most of it speaking back to, of course, harmonizing with yourself and knowing that you are correct. Listen to yourself, tune in, And forgive this situation. Forgive yourself in order, if that's what you need in order to move on from this. How much of yourself you put into this, and it wasn't for nothing. It was for something, okay? But embrace the flow of this particular life path journey, because you're already on it, so you might as well, you know? We can resist, and that does us no good. Be present. That's one of the best ways to move forward in your life and in your goals and in your manifestations, is to be present. Practice gratitude for what you have in the here and now. Don't focus so much on what you don't have. This is a sure formula for not success. Stay in the moment. Understand and appreciate what you have. That way you're more receptive to what's for you. Okay? Okay. There's the Ace of Wands. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag, but also that sense of new beginning, backed up with the Aces. Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might have any, well, that's literally half the zodiac aside from your own Sagittarian placement. But yeah, there's a sense of be mindful, show gratitude for the present, so that we can be marked for new things to come, new opportunities, thoughts, insights, actions, hope, inspiration, passions, those things. Okay? And then we have regrets here. Oh, yeah, there's regrets. I see it. Living in a vacuum that long, telling yourself that this is okay, this still means a lot to me, and when really it was a very shaky balance. Okay? That made you feel more empty than it did fulfilled. Okay. All right, no charms today. Sadie, honey, I hope this helped you. Put it in the comments. Take care. Good job. And be well.